Okay, this is Algebra Section 2, and it's question number 14. It's about even and odd functions. Just some quick background. An even function does the same thing on both sides. This is even. Here's another example of an even. Okay, these are even functions. An odd function does exactly the opposite on both sides. So this is an odd function. And let's see. Let me see if I can make this odd. I believe I did it right. Did I do that right? Anyway, you should be able to rotate an odd 180 degrees and it fits back into its own imprint. Since I can't be sure if I did this right, I'm going to erase this and do a different one. Here we go. I could be sure. Just go ahead and do a different one that's better. If I go up and then down. All right. There's an example of something that kind of looks odd. Okay? Most functions are neither even nor odd. They don't do this. But let me give you, this is the big hint about even. If you put, for an even, f of x and f of negative x in other words, if you put a 2 and a negative 2 in, or if you put a 3 and a negative 3, those will always be equal. Okay? It's exactly the opposite for odd. If you have f of x and f of negative x, their signs will always be opposites. So, looking at this, basically it's saying if you have g of negative 3 equals 4, that means if you put a negative 3 in for x, you get 4. What would the other one be if it's odd? Well, first of all, for odd to make sense in this situation, you'd want to put a negative and the positive version. So g of 3 equals. And then you follow, I'm going to erase, it looks like that color goes with, because I'm going to pick up blue because we're dealing with odd. Okay? So, g of negative 3 is equal to 4. Well, g of 3 should be the opposite of that, so negative 4, which means g of negative 3 equals 4 means this point lies on the graph. G of 3 equals negative 4 means this point lies on the graph, so you're looking for that point right there. The positive 3, negative 4, that answer is C. Okay? So that's what it means to be odd versus even. Let me give you your redemption problem. This is what you're going to try. This time it's asking for even versus odd, and so hopefully you wrote down the notes. If not, review and look at it again. How does even compare to odd? And give this one a try. Let your teacher check it for you, and I hope you get it right. Good luck.